want to talk a little bit about from Nehemiah chapter 4 here. And here the enemy was coming up against Nehemiah and trying to discourage them, attacking them with words that cut and discourage and that speak defeat to them. And in verse 2, he says, in the presence of his brothers and in the army of Samaria, what are these feeble Jews doing? Will they restore it for themselves? Will they sacrifice? Will they finish in a day? Will they revive the stones out of the heaps of rubbish and burn ones at that? He will break down their stones. Here, Nehemiah was called back to restore the great city of Jerusalem, to restore the walls that were torn and broken down. And as they walked back to Jerusalem, I can imagine they saw the devastation that was upon this great city, this city that God promised that his Spirit would dwell. And here the enemy was. He was in the preparation stages. He was in the starting of rebuilding this. And they were speaking out against Nehemiah here. Look at this. The enemy doesn't need to strike with swords when he can strike with words. That's how the enemy works. The enemy doesn't have a great sword like God's word. He doesn't have the great sword like the word that speaks from Jesus' mouth and transforms lives, that cuts to the quick of the matter. Words, this is words that they were speaking. They were words with venom in them.